Chris Geiger has demonstrated a career-long dedication to promoting IPM practices and adoption in a variety of California's urban settings. Chris has actively worked for over 25 years on IPM projects that were distinguished by a focus on sustainable, ecological-based pest management and stakeholder collaboration.
We need to do sustainable pest management in order to manage pests effectively, to protect health, human health, and ecosystem health effectively, and to, safeguard the environment from, unnecessary use of toxic chemicals. The fundamental, premise I've been operating on over the years is you need to honor the expertise of the people who are doing it. We have to work with people, we have to work with farmers, work with facility managers to find what works for their situation, because all the situations are different. And those are the folks who really have the in-depth knowledge to make things work. A lot of the things that I've accomplished and been involved in over the years that I'm most proud of relate to our ability to pull people together to solve problems. And that started in Thailand, working with often illiterate hill tribe farmers in North Thailand and Laos in the mountains. We'll go out in the field every week. We'll look at what pests are out there, talk about what can be done about them, and if appropriate, we'll introduce new technologies for them to try. So this kind of followed through to what I did with the city of San Francisco and with DPR also, in terms of pulling together user groups, stakeholder groups to solve problems together.
For 18 years, Chris managed the San Francisco Department of the Environment's Integrated Pest Management Program. Under his leadership, this program took on priority issues that advanced large-scale and city-wide urban IPM implementation.
I'm so delighted for Chris that he's won this Lifetime Achievement Award. He's worked so hard to address root causes of pest problems so that people's health and the environment are protected. And what he seeded in San Francisco has grown into a beautiful program.
Chris championed the Rental Assistant Demonstration Project, a collaborative effort to renovate public housing units in San Francisco using IPM strategies. The project aimed to decrease pest pressure and reduce toxic pesticide use in over 3,000 public housing units. Chris has co-authored 2 reference guides, Pest Prevention by Design and Pest Prevention by Design Landscapes, to give architects, facility managers, landscapers, and other professionals tools and strategies for designing pests out of structures and landscapes. To encourage peer networking and external collaboration around pest management issues, Chris started hosting monthly technical advisory committee meetings through the SF Department of the Environment.
Technical advisory committee meetings were kind of the heart of San Francisco's IPM program. They still are the heart of the IPM program. That's when people have a chance to talk to each other. People who are on the ground doing the work can exchange their findings and their problems. It was and is a peer-to-peer networking mechanism where people get educated, people kind of have fun because they know all these folks already, and they have a chance to bounce things off each other.
Chris is a member of DPR's Sustainable Pest Management Work Group, supporting the development of the Sustainable Pest Management Roadmap.
It is important because it is laying out a path for some pretty big changes. Some of the highlights for me are we now have a mechanism, or the roadmap for a mechanism, to prioritize the big issues that are out there in a science-based manner with all the input and stakeholders involved that we need. We were able to come to agreement on things and listen to each other. So I'm very happy about that. And I'd like to, I congratulate DPR on helping lead this through to fruition.
Chris recently retired from public service but is continuing to champion IPM as a consultant through his new company. Chris's lifelong extraordinary commitment to IPM has led to substantial changes in how urban pests are managed, and he will continue to advocate sustainable pest management in the future.